welcome if you are new here, welcome back if you are not. My name is Jolyn and I run a small crochet business called Joe's Crochet. So, if you have not got the memo, Valentine's Day is coming up very, very soon. I plan on posting this video the week of Valentine's Day. Yeah, we got like a few days. But I have a bunch of pink yarn here. And in today's video, we are going to be making everything pink. Now, all of this yarn that I pulled, this is the furthest one from pink, I will say. It does read a little peachy, but I don't care because I really want to use it. There's pink in it. It counts. I have a couple plans for all of this yarn that I pulled. So let's go over that first, and then we'll kind of see where it goes. So, first of all, for these two skeins of yarn, they're both in the Karen Blossom Cakes color Azalea, I plan on making a mesh top. And because of how many yards I have, I think I'm going to make like a size large or extra large. I already have a pattern picked out, which will be linked down below, but that is the plan for that yarn. Next up, for my, I think these are both Posh. Yes, so for Posh, and I have a little bit of this Premier Chunky Ballet Pink left, I'm going to make some mushrooms, some mushroom pops. So yeah, I might make some other small little amigurumis, but I definitely want to make some mushrooms. This skein of Sweet Snuggles Light in the color Ballet Slipper Dot, I plan on making chicken keychains. And then, oh, actually I have two more plans. I plan on making a large axolotl with these two skeins of Bernat. This one is in the color Tan Pink, and this one is, it's Bernat Blanket Bright in the color Pixie Pink. So, we're gonna make an axolotl out of those. I would like to make one of Passionate Kelsey's tops. I'm thinking the lily top, but I'm not 100% sure. I have these three skeins of Loops and Thread Classic Cotton in the color Fuchsia. Yes, this one has already been used. I don't even know what I used it for, but it's already been used a little bit. Not the end of the world. We still have plenty of yarn here to be able to make a top. I think I might even have a couple more skeins of this laying around if I need to bust into that. But we're gonna make a Passionate Kelsey top with those, and then I have gathered some other various variegated Bernat Blanket and Big Twist Plush. I don't know if we'll get to these. I don't know what we'll make with them. I just grabbed them because they were pink. That's kind of where we're at there. We got some work to do. I'm going to start with the mesh top because I'm really excited about it. So I might as well start. And I will check in with you guys shortly. So I feel like garbage. So I'm just going to do a quick little check-in with the progress on my shirt, and then I'm going to go crochet in bed because that's what I like to do when I feel gross. And I feel gross. So between going to my parents' house yesterday, the movie we watched last night, and then my break at work, I was able to finish the first panel for the shirt. It is looking kind of orange, but I'm still in denial that it is pink. There's pink in it. It's counting. I already finished the first panel. It counts. I have also gotten a couple rows in on the second panel. Not very much at all, but I think maybe like 4 rows. Yeah, 4 rows. But gotta start somewhere. I am gonna go take this to bed with me and just work on this. Hi guys. So, it has been a while since I filmed the last part of this video. You wouldn't know that, but I feel I need to be honest. It's been about a week, I think. I finished the shirt without you guys. I'm sorry. Sorry there was no progress on the shirt. I should have made it a little bit longer, but I think it looks okay like when I put it on. It just looks a little like weird just looking at it. But yeah. I finished the shirt. I still have to weave in the 2 ends at the end of the sleeves, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, this end is woven in. I just didn't cut it. So I still have 2 ends to weave in, but it's done. I basically just like worked on this. This is basically all I worked on last week. It's okay, it's okay, it's fine, everything's fine. That's why we're filming in advance. After I finished that, I was going, so today's Monday. On Saturday, me and Russ went to his friend's birthday party, and I took yarn, because why wouldn't I? I got through 1.5-ish bra cups for an extra large lily top by Passionate Kelsey. This is my first time ever making one of Passionate Kelsey's top designs, but I love Passionate Kelsey, so like my favorite part of the week is when Passionate Kelsey posts. I will leave the pattern linked down below. That is what we have been doing with this yarn. I did finish up 1 skein of Loops and Threads Classic Cotton in the color Fuchsia. And I also finished up 1 skein of Karen Blossom Cake in the color Azalea, which was what I was using for the other top that I showed you. So we have like 1.5-ish tops done. Maybe a little bit less than half on the second one, but it's fine. And yeah, that's where we're at there. I'm not gonna work on that top tonight because I have another video that I want to get finished. Actually, I have 2 other videos I want to get finished, and I want to edit. So I have a lot of stuff that I want to get wrapped up today. It is 9 o'clock on the dot. We got all day to do it. Let's get started. First of all, in the past since the last time I recorded, I made a small lily top in the color magenta from Loops and Threads. Still need the ends woven, or no, this is an extra small. So we now have an extra large and an extra small lily top. And you get all those ends woven in today. I have also made some tops for some mushroom pops. So I made up these 4. I finished this skein of Bernat dots in the process, but it didn't have a label. And then I made 6 in Posh and Parfait Chunky. I just need to make the bodies for all those, which once again, I'm gonna get that done today. I used up a skein. So in total so far I've used up 2 skeins of the Loops and Thread Classic Cotton in the color magenta, making those 2 tops. And then I also finished a skein of Parfait Chunky in the color Ballet Pink, doing the mushroom caps. So that is all done. Those are gone. Before Russ left for work, I was also working on a couple pink chicken bodies. So those need to get finished up today. I want to make a few more of those as well. And at some point, I feel like my brain is pure chaos. But at some point I made the axolotl gills. So now I just need to make the body. Axolotl gills. Those are done. So I have a ton of stuff I want to get done today. Let's get into it, and I will check in with you. Okay guys, so it has been quite a few hours since I have checked in with you. We now have Cat looking awful long. So if you see her like right behind my head, it's just Cat. So in the hours, I have been working on a small bag of pieces. We have pieces. So now all we have left to do for this video is assemble the pieces into finished plushies. I made pieces of a giraffe. I made pieces of a bear. This is what you missed. We still have the axolotl fins in here. I did end up making 5 chicken bodies to turn into keychains. We now have a bag. Very, very productive of us. That's the check-in. I'm sorry that was not as climactic as I would have wanted it to be, but the next one should be better because we're actually going to have finished product. Oh, I wove in all the ends for all 3 of the tops that I made. And I keep telling myself that once I finish these plushies, I can go back to making tops. So I want to get these plushies done because all I want to do right now is make clothing. Hello. So I finished the body of the bear that you just saw me working on. He looks a little derpy right now, but his head needs a little bit more stuffing. So that's where we're at. This is all I've worked on since my last check-in. I took a fat nap, but this guy turned out so much bigger than I was expecting. So this is a Madeline Mayco pattern, but I did adjust it because I think her original pattern was kind of, sort of, like, it's not obvious, but I think it may have been to resemble a certain Pooh Bear. So it had a little belly on it, and I didn't really want the belly. So I just kind of adjusted how I did the increases, so that he didn't have like a huge, like, literal pregnant belly. And I like how I did that. But when I finish the giraffe, you will see the size that I was expecting this pattern to turn out. And this is not that size. I used up a really good, this was a full skein of Bernat, and I used up a really good amount of it. All I have left to do is stuff the head a little bit more, sew up this, and sew on the pieces. So, okay, so Russ is picking up pizza. I don't know where I left off, but I started crocheting this while I was on the phone with him. So, we are now crocheting the Tally the Giraffe pattern by Madeline Mayco. And you can already see, I mean, I should have known by the legs, but you can already see that this is going to be very much smaller than this. But it's okay, it's fine. Okay, guys, hello. So, today is February 9th. This video needs to go up this week. So today is my last day to film. I'm not sure how much I showed you, so we're gonna go over it. I have this bear that needs pieces attached to it. I have this giraffe that needs pieces attached to it. I have the start of an axolotl head and a bag of pieces. I'm just saying, if the little shark or the little whale and the little shark and the little stingray and the mushrooms and the chicken keychains, if those don't get finished today, I'm not gonna be mad. Using up the yarn and having it in a half finished state is great for me come like night before a market, and I'm like, oh my god, I need to make things, and I can just finish those things up. But these three big guys are getting done today. Let's get into it. Okay, guys, update. My laundry is changed. The oven is preheating to cook pork chops and chicken for dinners this week. And the axolotl is an Evie. No, not an Evie. Eve. Eve. It looks like a pink Wally. But it's not going to be that. It's going to be an axolotl. So don't come for me with copyright. There we go. I just need to sew all of the pieces together. And then we will have 3 large finished plushies. Update. I got the frill. I had to make the legs for the axolotl because I completely forgot about those. And now I'm going to go put these 2 skeins of yarn away so that they're out of my face. And I just wanted to show you what they were looking like now that we finished the 2 projects with them, because they were a lot bigger. This one was definitely a full skein, and the top one was pretty darn close to a full skein, if not a full skein. Okay, guys, so I cannot tell you how thrilled I am to be done with this video, but let's do a quick little project roundup. First of all, I just last thing I finished was the axolotl. The pattern is by Rose and Lily Crochet. This foot is now, I realize, crooked. Rose and Lily Crochet Axolotl, project 1. Finished project number 2, Madeline Mako, Tally the Giraffe. Oh, and the ear is twisted. Wow. There we go. Yeah, I love this pattern. I'm so happy with the way that it turned out in pink. So, pink project number 2. And number 3, we have the Madeline Mako Bear. I'm on the fence about this one. I don't know. I feel like there's some, definitely some user error. And I will try again in a different, in maybe like brown. But I'm on the fence about my opinions on this one. But we have 3 big plushies for market season, which is very exciting. As far as plushies go, we also have a couple little whips, but like I said, I like having these little whips for the night before markets when I'm like, oh my god, I have to make everything right now. And I got things that are already half made. So I have 5 chicken keychain bodies. That pattern is a twist on Oak and Marlowe's Mabel the Chicken. I have 4 mushroom caps from Cable and Canvas Mushroom Pop pattern. I also have 6 keychain mushroom caps. And then from Jade, I have the top of a whale and the top of a shark. And from, I can't pronounce it, Stingray, top of a stingray. Okay, those were all of the works in progress that I was able to get to the point that I like to have them at for further down the road. So even though they're not done, I'm still very happy with. Next up, we have Passionate Kelsey's Lily Top in an extra small. And same top in an extra large. And last but certainly not least, I have the Forest Crochet Cropped Sweater by Kinexie Crochet. I love this. This is in the size large-ish. It's in between a large and an extra large, we'll say, because I kind of edited and added and did things. So it's in between a large and an extra large because I like these to fit baggy. So yeah, we have 6 finished projects, a ton of finished-esque whips. I'm happy with it. I'm so happy with it. And I'm happy for this video to be done because I am kind of over it. But thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, make sure to leave a like. Make sure to hit the like button. If you want to see more content from me, hit the subscribe button. And if you have ideas for what I can do next, make sure to leave a comment. Make sure to also leave a comment, what were you working on while you were watching this video? But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!